Well, howdy partners, it's me, and today's tale is one of murder most foul. It comes to us from the Wild West. And so grab your 6-shooters and your Stetsons and let's do this thing. It was the summer of 1883 in Tombstone, Arizona. The sun beat down on the ramshackle buildings as a man stumbled out of the Oriental Saloon, wiping blood from his mouth onto his already soiled shirt. His name was Ike Clanton, and he wasn't just having a bad day, he was having a very bad eternity. See, earlier that day, he'd gotten into a little disagreement with the new sheriff in town, a man named Johnny Behan. Now, the details of what had transpired in that saloon are lost to history, but it's safe to say that Ike was looking for a showdown. He ambled over to the nearest jail, spat on the ground, and yelled up at the top of his lungs, "Behan, come out and die." But Sheriff Behan didn't come out. You see, Johnny Behan was hanging out in the back of his jail cell with his deputy, Fred House, playing a rather raunchy game of dominoes. Apparently, they were so engrossed in their game that they didn't hear Ike's threats or the gunshots that soon followed. Ike paced around the jail, spitting and cursing, when suddenly, he heard the sound of footsteps behind him. He whirled around and raised his gun to find himself face to face with another lawman, Deputy Sheriff Billy Breckenridge. Now, Ike had never had much of a problem with Billy, who was known for his cool head and steady hand. So Ike figured that maybe this whole thing could be settled peacefully. He lowered his gun slightly and asked Billy if he could just have a word with Sheriff Behan. But Billy was having none of it. He knew that Ike was a wanted man, and he wasn't about to let him get away. Plus, he knew that Ike was looking for an excuse to draw his gun. And so, when Ike made a sudden move for his holster, Billy shot him dead in his tracks. Ike slumped to the ground, clutching his chest as the life slowly drained from his eyes. As Billy approached the fallen outlaw, Ike weakly pulled himself up and spat in Billy's direction. But before he could say another word, Billy shot him again, this time in the back of the head. Now, some folks might think that this is where the story ends, but they'd be wrong, because there's more to this tale than meets the eye. You see, after Billy Breckenridge killed Ike Clanton, he became something of a local hero. People in town celebrated by erecting a monument in Billy's honor, which read, "Here lies Ike Clanton, killed by Billy Breckenridge for the safety of the community." Sounds like quite the noble deed, doesn't it? Well, not so fast. You see, after Ike's untimely demise, his brother, Joe, swore revenge on Billy Breckenridge. He tracked the deputy down and shot him in the back, killing him instantly. Then Joe went on a rampage, killing anyone he thought was responsible for his brother's death. He shot and killed 2 of Billy's friends before making his way to the nearest jail, where he holed up for several days. When the sheriff finally got inside the jail cell, he found Joe dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So who really killed Ike Clanton? Was it Billy Breckenridge, who acted in self-defense? Or was it Johnny Behan, who didn't even bother to come out of his jail cell? Well, the truth is, it doesn't matter, because no matter who pulled the trigger, Ike got his just desserts. And that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe out there, y'all.